Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So, what a turnaround of events! You would have thought with the pin bar and the continuation bar here forming a new high, you would have thought that would have continued up higher, and that was the market analysis for yesterday, and we got it wrong. So, let's just have a look at what happened. And if you look at the level that we did tag eventually, hindsight being a perfect science, this pin bar here, let's just zoom in here, which was from yesterday's analysis, didn't really tag the level. So you can see it tagged that level up there, but it didn't tag the structure where there is more price action. More price action was around here at 35,187. So hindsight again being a perfect science, the warning bell was there, even though it was a pin bar. So can we call it a trap? I suppose that's one way of looking at it. But yeah, often when you see a pin bar with an engulfing bar like that, you're pretty much sure that the trend is going to be up. And yeah, completely wrong. Anyway, just come down to the lower time frames. You'll see the structure here. Even nice big pin bar here off a level. But there's a much bigger level below that we needed to pay attention to. That was 35,187. So that has been tagged now. We've got diversions here, you can see, and this is continuation diversions, and continuation is obviously the upside. So you can see prices low, lower there, oscillators are low and high, and we've got a crossover, nice tight grouping and crossover happening now. So I'm looking for opportunity to buy. That's pretty much short and sweet of it. Is options expiry on Friday. I'm not 100% sure what those expiries are on the Dow, so I'll just do that homework and I'll publish that for you, either in the comments. I think probably in the comments is going to be better, so I'll put it in the comments once I've done that homework and figured out what the levels are. So just pay attention to the comments on the video and you should see it there. So for me, we have a bit of structure here which we're rejecting. We've got to cross over the moving averages. Oscillators are starting to group the upside, so it does look like another bit of a leg to the downside. But on the other side of the coin, if we get above 35,350 and find support there, then I would expect us to continue moving to the upside. Key thing here is this trend line, which we are testing at the moment, kind of. So we've got 1 hour bar that's closed above it, but it's a bit of a rejection bar as well, little pin bar. Markets are obviously closed, so this is all after hour stuff. So I think one of the key things here that we do need to pay attention to is, were there any gaps on the way down? And I think it was pretty solid structure. It doesn't look like much that happened yesterday. It was just a gradual decline. And then as the US Open, there was a bigger decline with a nice, juicy double bottom. I mean, if you could print that for a textbook, double bottom engulfing pattern, oscillators group the downside. Not quite on a level, but you'll probably find there was a level further down. There we go, somewhere around there. And you can see even that one wasn't quite structure, so you can just come down a bit more, but anyway, you see what I mean. You can see there's structure here. So that's kind of what we had. Double bottom off a level, oscillators group to the downside. Nice buying opportunity there. And then you can see the selling opportunities are actually up here as well for the scalpers. Break below the moving averages, trend line intact, and you can see continue to the downside. So anyway, for me, I'm kind of just wait and see at the moment. We'll just wait for the markets to open and then see what Europe is going to do. There's a lot of noise happening in the market, so well, in the world, never mind the market. You're not sure how that noise is affecting what's going on. So we don't know what's happening in the Middle East. It looks chaotic, but it could actually pan out for the better. You don't know what's happening there. We've got COVID all over the place. We've got New Zealand going into a complete lockdown. Again, Australia's in lockdown. You've got the US COVID cases climbing as well. So there's a lot of noise which we need to pay attention to. For me, it's just a case of being cautious. Wait for structure and then get into it. The volatility is back. As you can see yesterday, that was extremely volatile day for yesterday. And you get buyers coming in, and then you get the bears pushing through. So I'm just going to wait for structure. I think it's going to be the better call. If we can get above this level, 35,350, get above it, hold it. So that would validate the double bottom for me. And then I would expect us to at least target this area up here. But as I say, options expiry date, so 35,540 would be a target area. But options expiry date, so we just need to see where the options, where the major strike levels are. And that's pretty much where we're going to range. We're just going to muck around for the next 3 days until we tag those levels on Friday. So yeah, I'll give those to you in the comment section once I've got them. Anyway, that's it for me. Enough rambling. Hope it helps you somewhat, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.